Hey guys, what's up? It's me again, me Puppet. Today, the video is about Tim Pool. He exploded.
Boot of the authoritarian fascist government. And it will get worse, and it will happen to you because you keep complying. And you keep saying, but my kids need food!
He's right. He is right. It's like, I need to do these things to appease a government or I won't be able to earn money. And I'm like, why did you give the government so much power as if they are responsible for you? When usually back in the day, if you work hard, the government was an add-on. It wasn't a necessity. But you have all these people that make bad decisions. We have also all these solutions for bad decisions that I'm like, guys, we're not going forward. We're going backward. But the government is going forward with his friends, but not me. Complying?
And now inflation is here, and there's food shortages, and your kids aren't eating, and the schools are indoctrinating your kids. Now we see a turnaround with Youngkin, because the parents are standing up. But too many people keep saying, as long as I keep filleting the state and dropping on my knees for the far left extremists, I will squeak by, and you will not.
That's never gonna happen. They're gonna squeeze, because that's their job, and they're good at it. Like the mentality that I speak about the frog. If you throw a frog in hot water, that will jump out. But if you sizzle it like a worm and it keeps going up, he will die. Because we can never justify jumping out immediately. We're so stupidly designed. That's why you have to be careful what kind of frog you want to be and which kind of water you will accept as a boyfriend or girlfriend. And that's what the left keeps doing. Usually. It's like they say a very stupid thing that doesn't make any sense, and you try to make sense out of it, and whenever you try to make sense out of it, they got you. Because now you have to explain their point of view that doesn't make any sense, and they can be like, I didn't say that. Then I'm like, explain it correctly. But well, we have professionals. Let's do it in a different way. Like, no, let's stay on the topic. And they keep pushing stuff away. Pushing, and you keep adapting. Oh, well, it must be right. 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 Well, school, bim, bam, boom, job, bim, bam, boom, president, bam. All the thing that the president is doing right now, if it was Trump, everybody knows they would flip. I don't like the left. I don't like the right. I don't want to even talk like that. It's supposed to be, we can come together and we can compromise like most good marriages. People don't believe in marriages. People believe in divorce. But when the right wants to divorce to avoid the left wing is the one getting angry. Because the left wing cities, they're not surviving. It's the right wing city that are surviving, and they keep sending people from the left to the right to make a point. They hate the right wing cities that are surviving because they have this gangster mentality. Like, come on, man. Pick yourself up. Nobody is gonna help you. And sadly, it doesn't help everyone, but it helps the majority that keeps the city alive. Don Lemon, that hated the Florida red state gangster. Do you think he goes on vacation to a left-wing city? No, he goes to Florida.
Politicians want to force you to cover your face as a way for them to cover their own asses. That's just the truth. Even though it's not proven to be effective, they want to continue to do it.
God, that is just such bunk, or just to say this is bullshit.
I want to thank you.
He's like a big marketing guy.
I want to thank, Don Lemon, right? Yeah, okay, it's Halloween today, right? Don Lemon, that's okay. Well, I want to thank you. No, thank you so much. And you're in the great state of Florida. I hope you guys enjoy it. You can enjoy it. Thank you for exposing everything.
Look at a woman called Jimpi Kapachi or something like that. She is saying,
look, our view is that the rise in gas prices over the long term makes an even stronger case for doubling down our investment and our focus on clean energy.
Oh, so you know inflation is going up. Issues is becoming bigger, but this issue is helping your great plan for, to help the nature and everybody to survive. Okay. Says, oh my god, there's a lot of grapes going on outside, and my wife is more at home, just like the misogynistic person that I am. Hey man, hey, good for me. Let the grapes keep on going because hey, I get a different value that maybe a lot of people don't agree with, but I'm the government. I'm getting what I want.
The police will come to your home. They will kick your door in and they will arrest you because the good cops have already started quitting. And like we saw in Seattle, the police arrested the man who was retreating from Antifa as Antifa approached him with clubs in hand. And they apologized to Antifa over it.
How the heck can that happen, bro? How the heck can you freaking justify that? Yeah, they're angry. What? What do you mean they're angry? Play a PlayStation, you dumbo. That's like the Carl Rittenhouse case. The guy went with a freaking gun. Clack, clack, clack. Self-defense is not self-defense until you get shot. What do you mean? So I can threaten my wife? But it's not threatening because I never hit her. I just did like this.
Down in your knees.
He's wired. He's got a bomb.
He's lying. There's no bomb. What? Don't shoot. Don't shoot. No!
Are you stupid? This is a very interesting world we live in. It's freaking stupid. And the fact that we put gangster people right now thinking like that, it reminds me of Hitler. When he educated all the young people with all the things that was happening and the kids that got educated by Hitler regime or whatever, when they came into power, that's how they got control of the whole country. Dude, all these kids, all these people right now in the media and everything, these are the stupid kids that you usually hated, wanted to have everything for themselves, and you put them into power because they're the right color. But usually these are also the kids that were so secluded, emo and everything, but now we glorify this mentality thinking as if they know what's the best way to live for me. What do you mean? Most of these people in power don't even have kids. And you want to tell me how I have to educate my kids? I don't want to have a kid because there's too many babies in the world. Well, go to Africa and Arabia and all those countries and tell them stop making babies. Not in a first world country, you dumbo. You kill the most. You kill all the babies. It's my body, my choice. Yes, I believe it. Use condoms, dumbo. We're actually subsidizing all these things for you. It's like, I'm like, why are you guys dodging so many questions? You can even answer a straight answer. Could you confirm this, sir? Well, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you for this opportunity. But they have only 5 minutes to talk in this court system. And they have to cut him off. Hey man, can you just answer the question? Yes or no? Well, we're working on it. Yes or no? But we're working on it. Can you just say something? You made an oath. That is as if you're the boss of McDonald's. I ask you, what the heck is wrong with these burgers? And you're like, well, I don't know. I don't have the data. What do you mean? It's your freaking business. You're telling me you have a McDonald's and you never eat there? You don't know anything? You can answer anything? It's like, I don't know, people. But when you have all this info, you will explode like Tim Pool sometimes if you know the research. People that make sense look crazy. People that make sense look crazy to a lot of people because a lot of people wants to live the comfortable life and they don't realize how much things are happening below them to make them feel comfortable so they can go against the people, the good people, the crazy people. So in other words, I can actually say silence is violence.
Like we saw in the Chaz. When several men unloaded hundreds of rounds into an SUV and then the extremists stripped the evidence from the vehicle and none of those people are brought to justice. And now we are at the point where Project Veritas is having their private, privileged, legal communications leaked to the New York Times, who with a smile on their face violate all norms.
Project Veritas, my brothers. I made videos about your channel. Guess what? They keep banning me. They're really strict about all the things that I do. I think when certain people put messages on my YouTube channel, they just delete them. I think sometimes certain comments, they just delete them immediately. It's like I don't get any comments compared to before. YouTube is fascist too.
All respect and lack all scruples. And you think sitting back and complying will result in you getting by. You are wrong.
The fact that you're just on your knees, the only thing they're gonna do to the neighbor, they're gonna tell them, hey neighbor, look at how nice that person is. You have to be like that stupid brat that keeps screaming. That kid's gonna be like, oh, he has ADHD, the mother doesn't beat him enough. That is the type of per kid that you have to be. You have to question the people that question you, especially the government. And if they cannot provide a clear answer, other than look at the other people, they do it also. No, you are supposed to explain to me. You're not gonna put me in a group with all these dumb people and it's gonna be freaking chill. The only reason Spain is such a chill country for now is because we are one of the most free countries in all in Europe. We have lockdown? Yeah, we have a kind of lockdown. You know what kind of lockdown it is? Mask? Nope. We can just walk outside. Only if you enter buildings we have to put the mask on. In a bus, in a train, at a restaurant, but then you take it off. That's it. If you go to party, I don't even think at the party you have to wear a mask as long as you have a proof of vaccine. But it's kind of chill. The people are relaxed here. And if you go check the stats on the CDC page, you can see we have cases, but nobody is dying at the level as all the other European countries, because we are allowed to go outside and enjoy ourselves at the park. We're not like a humongously huge group, but we're just chilling. There's nothing more annoying to see that I cannot live like a normal person, but I see like big government people do whatever they want. They're not chasing us on the park, they're not doing all this gangster stuff, and people are fed up. All those videos about the pandemic are so downvoted here in Spain because everybody is tired of the whole thing. They hate the left. Even if you have a very socialist way of thinking, they hate the left with a passion. And they start to do a lot of research, and I'm surprised. Spain is waking up. They don't want to protest though. They're kind of humbled about it because they say, well, at least I can go outside and have a normal life. Most people are chill with that. Enjoy the nature. There's so much to do. That's why we don't protest, because we enjoy life like a ninja. Not on Facebook. So nobody cares. UN is not going to be like, hey, España, relax, relax. Look, man, Tempo is right. You should not comply with all these things. They should give you a good reason to comply when they're consistent. That's my opinion. Surprisingly, not everybody says that, but surprisingly, a lot of people agree with me, but they're living the good life. They can enjoy time with their kids. They can hang out with the family, and life is good. You can have a small party. Nobody cares. Let me represent myself as the gangster government that we see in the movies. You don't have to get the poke, but we appreciate it. You don't have to wear the mask, but you have to enter the job with the mask and sit, and then you can remove it. In other words, consider your job like a restaurant. The same laws, consistent, and life is Gucci. That's it. If you can abide by that rule, well, you will get most of the freedom and no mask outside, for example. And for the poke, well, I'm not gonna force you. It's your choice. I will try to convince you, but it's your choice.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde kush hash purple skunk criollo colombici jam jam turloqueta verdeta welcome. Dem vida mi a tu iniciativa, padrei ku indica e também que sum sativa. Te ainda no que acepta ku eta medicina, pop di nang di eta causa rebeldia. Cooking,